So glad you're with us this morning for Market Day Report. All right, we've opened up the markets this morning. Let's jump in, see how we're trading. Like the corn market, where are we? In the red. Kind of building on what we did yesterday. Actually, all the row crops yesterday settling in the red. We'll see if they can turn the corner today. December corn, $4.23 a bushel. It's at the bottom of the 5-cent range, down 3.5 cents. Deferreds are also lower as we open up this morning. Beans front month up 3/4 cents at 10.04 1/4. It's the top end of a nearly 5-cent trading range, while January trades 5.5 lower at 10.02 1/4. What about the wheat market? We just cannot find anything to stand on. July Chicago, 5.68 1/4. That's down 6. Hard red winter wheat, July contract at 5.68 1/4. It's off 4.75 cents. In spring wheat, Minneapolis December contract actually a penny 3/4 higher, 5.72 3/4. Though the deferreds are in the red, and the cotton market is in the red as well. Tommy Grisafi's with Advanced Trading, set to join us here this morning. And, well, nice haircut, Tommy. Great to see you.
Well, thank you. I just wanted to look like you, and I don't have all my makeup on and all that fancy stuff you wear like you do, but looking good, feeling good. But the markets aren't feeling good, Tony, and we're having a strong dollar. The dollar's done a lot since the election, and we're starting to see the Trump team put certain people in offices that might be making speculators nervous. And the one thing that just keeps going, although it's down now, when you guys called me here about 5 minutes ago, Bitcoin was up 500, it's down 600. Why are we talking about Bitcoin? Because it's a place to put money in. There's a lot of money out there. Stock markets are just off all-time high. But right now, looking over at the corn board, I was talking to a client this morning. I said, corn's got to make up its mind. If we're going to go down, let's go down. We have December options expiring in a week and a half. We're going to talk a lot about that. We have the Thanksgiving holiday. But for brokers, traders, farmers, market moves. So when markets move, Tony, and everyone watching there, thanks for listening on Sirius XM and the radio and whatnot, and watching on TV. When the markets move, even if it's not your direction, it forces you to do something actionable. And when the markets go straight sideways into low volatility, it soothes everyone and makes them feel that everything's okay. I can tell you by looking at today's price board, everything is not okay. When I woke up at 4 this morning, gold was down $45 an ounce. We're seeing some of our heroes start to become zeros when it comes to the commodity market.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned gold, because the gold market has been under pressure this week, down 5%. We're off nearly 4% month over month. Year to date, though, still holding on to the gains that we saw a month ago or so. And the gold market up 23.7 year to date, but definitely the trend is lower. The trend right now is to take a break and come back and talk livestock futures. Hang on with us. Market Day Report continues in a moment. All right, let's go to the live cattle market as livestock futures are trading this morning. After a somewhat higher move yesterday, live cattle in the red at 183.35, down 67. Just a dime off of the day's low, and definitely moving that market lower. Could it be because bids right now are out at 185? Asking prices are 188 to 189. We did sell a few yesterday. Light sells 185 in the north and dressed at 290. So that could be putting a bit of pressure in the live cattle market this morning. For the feeders, we're higher with November at 247.35, 87 higher. January up 25 cents at 243.90. Hog trade has rebounded after a week of lower trade last week. The December contract is up 7 cents at 81.95. And guess what happened since we were on, 30 minutes ago? June lean hogs have done it. They've hit the triple digits, though 20 lower right now at 99.70. Let's bring back in Tommy Grisafi. Advanced trading, okay, I've kind of wondered when we would hit that triple digit mark in the hogs.
Great to see one of the protein sectors rallying. We'll take it. The whole protein sector has to keep an eye on interest rates. The amount of money to finish hogs, to raise cattle from start to finish is incredible. Interest rates are ticking up. Now, I don't expect you to pull it up on the fly, but the 10-year yields approaching 440, 445, 450. This is with the Fed that cut a half and a quarter. So it's very important for everyone watching and listening to understand that real rates in the world I live in the real interest rate world, not the Fed's version. The Fed controls the short-term rates. Real rates on the long end have actually went up quite a bit. That's going to come back to haunt people in the commodity world. So if you don't like the quotes that Tony's giving you on the corn and the beans and everything else, when you realize how much it costs to finance animals or everything else, it's going to start hurting people. It's a silent killer in the ag industry. Hey, speaking of the ag industry, what are you hearing? I'm going to flip it back to you real quick. What are you hearing for our next ag secretary? Who's going to be running the USDA? Please do tell.
Well, I'll tell you this. I could give you who I think it will be, and that will be 100% not who it will be. I have done a great job of never, ever predicting correctly any of the cabinet members, so you probably don't want to listen to me. I would throw Tommy Grisafi's name in there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, please. But you've interviewed a lot of these people. There's been some really nice articles written with the 12 people who we think it could be. And I know personally you've probably talked to probably all 12 of them, if I didn't know better, but at least 10 of the 12. So there's some great names in there. Agriculture needs a strong person, man or woman will take anything. And we need some leadership there because I think our past leadership was a little stale.
And I think one other thing we need to keep an eye on is who will be the next trade ambassador. As the head of the USTR, U.S. Trade Representative's Office, will set the stage for what happens over the next 4 years. Tommy Grisafi is with Advanced Trading joining us this morning.